Imagine drinking alcohol all day long and never getting drunk. Sounds impossible, right? But in nature, this is happening every single day. Hummingbirds and bees are secretly consuming alcohol while doing their normal daily routine. Scientists recently made a surprising discovery. They studied flower nectar from different plants and found that most of them actually contained small amounts of alcohol. Yes, alcohol. Out of 29 plant species tested, 26 had detectable levels of ethanol in their nectar. And this is not man-made. This happens naturally. So how does nectar turn into alcohol? The answer is simple. Nectar is full of sugar, and when tiny microorganisms like yeast enter the flower, they start fermenting that sugar. This process naturally produces ethanol, the same type of alcohol found in drinks. It is basically a tiny natural version of how wine is made. Now here is where it gets even more interesting. Hummingbirds depend on nectar for survival. They drink up to 1.5 times their body weight every single day. Because of this, scientists estimate that a hummingbird consumes alcohol equivalent to a human having 1 drink daily. Yes, every day. And bees are also constantly exposed to these small amounts while collecting nectar. But here is the shocking part. They do not get drunk. Why? Because their bodies work very differently from ours. Hummingbirds have an extremely fast metabolism. They burn energy at such a high speed that alcohol does not build up in their system. Instead of accumulating, it gets processed almost immediately. It's like having a super efficient biological engine. But that does not mean alcohol has no effect at all. In nature, many plants include chemicals like caffeine and nicotine in their nectar to influence animal behavior. So scientists believe alcohol might also play a subtle role. It could affect how often pollinators visit flowers or how they behave while feeding. But this part is still a mystery. This discovery opens up a much bigger question. If animals have been consuming small amounts of alcohol for millions of years, then maybe alcohol is not just a human invention. It might actually be a natural part of the ecosystem. In fact, other animals like chimpanzees and tree shrews also consume fermented fruits in the wild. So the next time you see a hummingbird or a bee, remember this: they might be sipping something a little stronger than you think. Nature is full of hidden secrets, and we are only just beginning to understand them.